Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. In the Schnarb here with Julian and Justin, True North Disc Golf Productions. Cheers, Julian.
Welcome to our second ever episode.
Yes, as you can see, we are sipping coffee, and we are dressed for Christmas, Julian. So want to explain these sweaters quickly?
So this one is a disc golf Christmas sweater from Disc Store. And
Story checks out.
It looks like Simon Lazat's rip.
It does look like something. And he often wears a toque with a bonbon on top. What are the words for those?
Pom-pom?
I said that's
A bonbon. There's no
French
candy
for
on top.
Yeah.
Dang it. And Justin, you are wearing a Christmas sweater as well.
Okay, this is a weird story. Okay, we did mention Taco Cat before in one of the videos, or I did because I'm weird. How it's, I don't know why, I thought it was funny that it's the same forward and backward.
Really
and then
funny.
Julian's fiance, Amanda, bought this and brought it home for herself. And Julian's like, did you watch our round one coverage? Because we talked about Taco Cats. And she's like, no, I just like the shirt. So I stretched my way into this. Sorry, Amanda, if my bulging muscles are destroying it.
I owe her a new sweater now. Thanks.
I saw the price tag. It was like $40. I'm like, oh no, I better
Are you
not
kidding
ruin
me?
it.
Shoot.
All right. Anyway, so Christmas in the Schnarb. Huge news. Let's get right into it. Locally, like the biggest news probably ever. Julian, do you want to break the news? For anyone who doesn't know, who lives under a rock that's frozen to the ground on the disc golf
So
field.
there is a tournament. It happens once a year, and it is one of the biggest tournaments. I would say probably second overall, maybe behind the World Championships. And it's the United States Disc Golf Championship. United States Disc Golf Championship, USDGC, as we all know it in the disc golf world. And there are only so many qualifying events. Now, there are lots of rules in order to qualify for this. You can have finished top 10 in the previous year's USDGC.
They get an automatic.
Yep, they get an automatic
So that's 10
entry.
players?
Any past winners are automatically entered as well, which is likely another 10 to 12 current players.
Does ball golf do something similar to that?
That's a good question. I
Who
don't
cares?
follow it. Like, we should
Next.
ask Tiger in the next segment there.
Who?
Hoods.
I don't think there's an H in there.
There might be. Lost my train of thought totally, though.
I'm horrible at that. Okay, so that's one way.
Winning any qualifying events, and I think actually
the third way,
placing in the
correct?
top 3 qualifying events. So there's a list of about 15 to 20 tournaments that if you finish in the top so many spots, you are also qualified to enter into the USDGC. And the big news for Canada, especially locally here, is that there is going to be a new local tournament at Foxwood Disc Golf Course the Foxwood Golf and Country Club that you already saw our coverage for in the provincials. There's
Great
going to be
course.
a tournament called the Foxwood Open happening, and it will have spots available for USDGC qualification.
You see that?
Is that
Goosebumps.
amazing?
Goosebumps.
Amazing.
I know. Amazing. Goosebumps.
So, there's going to be potentially pros up here playing in this tournament. Other pros, more pros.
Any fringe player, not to call them that, but players that are maybe hadn't necessarily checked their spot into the USDGC and they desperately want to play, they're going to make it up to this area to play at the Foxwood Open to qualify, Julian. I think. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a big 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday. There's also an amateur tournament on the Sunday for a doubles qualifier for the USDGC.
And that might be the Monday. Is it Sunday?
For the Monday, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday are the pro qualifier.
Qualifier.
Huge news, though, especially for this area. So that's in Baden, Ontario. Look it up on the map, Baden.
It's not there. Just drive to it. It's very small.
Huge population, at least 4 people.
Like we're half the population sitting on this couch.
And
the cat.
we actually aren't even in Baden.
I mean, I can see it. Guys, we film this in a high up apartment, so we can pretty much see Baden. Bottom line is, Julian is completely accurate. This is monstrous. There'll be a flex start for anyone to play on the Friday, a C tier, to warm up to the course who hasn't seen it, to know how to stay out of the Schnarb. See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
But this is massive. And tertiarily,
I don't know. You got to look that up.
thirdly, or I don't know how many notes we've made, True North Disc Golf is going to be covering it, guys. That's us.
We will be there. We will
We're
be
gonna
watching.
Probably play. I'm playing. Are you?
I'll be watching. Not MPO. Mostly MPO.
I might not sign up for MPO. If there's real guys coming, I don't know.
You got to do it. What if you're on the
I
card
have
with...
played with Gilbert and Hendel. They're real pros. I don't know. We'll see. Bottom line is sign up. If you want to play in the USDGC, it's even if you don't think, you're there yet game wise, mentally, physically, stats, whatever. To go down and just play in this event would be a massive accomplishment for you in the disc golf life. So
yeah, lots of fun. So we hope that we're going to attract a lot of visitors from out of city, out of province, out of country. I would hope. Looking your way, Michigan and New York State,
Virginia, California. I'm thinking of where all the good play. Oregon, Virginia being Macbeth.
Little Canada. Wasn't there a pro from Little Kale LaVisca from Little Canada?
That's where he's from.
Come to Big Canada. I think that's what it said. Little Canada. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was Kale.
Doesn't matter.
Get up here. Come to Big Canada.
Yeah.
Play this tournament. Why not?
We're also assuming that you watch these videos. I don't know.
He does.
He does.
Kale
yeah,
for sure
they all
does.
do. So that is massive news, and I'm glad we got it out there.
Yes.
Now, there's only one other tournament. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there, but there's one other tournament in Canada, and it's in British Columbia, which is super far from here, to qualify for this USDGC.
Yeah, so that's the BC Open.
Yeah.
They're also going to have a few spots available. Another great tournament. We had one of our friends play in that tournament last year, and he had a great time.
He was actually, his name is Zach Jolliffe, and he was instrumental, along with Daryl Bankas, in getting this thing going, this Foxwood Open. So good on Zach. And anyone else, Adam, Daryl, anyone else who was involved, you know who you are, and everyone
Great work.
who plays disc golf in this area and around the world and everywhere else, thanks you for getting this to happen. It's massive.
It's very cool.
So, I want you to talk about now the sweet gift you got.
Okay.
Explain the story.
So, it's Christmas, as we all know, as you can tell by our hats and shirts. And I participate in a Discord Secret Santa group. So Discord is an online chat group where you can talk about different topics, but there's a disc golf one. And there's a Secret Santa group within that disc golf one. And I still don't know who actually sent me the present. It's a Secret Santa, and I've refused to look at the name. I have no idea who it is.
Oh, wow. I thought you knew who it was.
No idea.
That is cool. Okay.
But what they did was they took any messages that I have said over the past 2 years, and anytime I've ever said that I've loved something, no, I can't hold paper. So on this list, they actually took my own comments, and it's going to be hard for you to see here, but they took my comments and things like, I love seasoned orcs. Well, and I also told them I love orange. Well, here is an orange seasoned orc. I said I wanted custom Sharpie art.
Shart. We call those sharts. Sorry.
We have Bullet Bill.
Not to be confused.
We have Bullet Bill on the back of this one. I told him I like Simon Lizotte. Simon, you know who you are. Lizotte.
He does.
And I also said I love Neutron Soft Envies. I'm just going to cover this part for a little bit here. So I got a Neutron Soft Envy, and they also gave me a Glow Castoplast Berry with Berry.
You said Berry. I don't know how to say it. I say Berg just because I'm phonetic like that.
Well, I heard what's the environmentalist girl's name? Greta
Van Fleet?
Nope. Greta Thunberg. I heard her say her name, and it ends with, she pronounced it Berry, but I think it's Berg at the end.
Okay.
So I was like, it's a berry.
She owns Castoplast? I'm confused.
Yeah, she actually probably would not own big oil, etc.
Oh, yes, right.
Making discs.
Anyway, very insensitive of me. I apologize.
With a boo Sharpied on the front of it.
Julian, his brother, is a big video game guy. So.
Oh, yes. I like Nintendo a lot. And a... I forget what these are called. A UV flashlight. A blue light. Black light.
Blacklight, that's the
Blacklight, UV
the light
flashlight.
looks blue, but it's called a blacklight.
So really thoughtful gift. I just wanted to give a shout out on this channel to that one because
to whoever it was.
I thought it was. I'm not. I don't want to look.
All right.
I made Amanda open the box and everything.
So why do you ever want to find out?
I'll find out eventually.
But why not
yet.
now? Okay,
it's not Christmas
yet. I wouldn't be able to hold it together that long. I'm proud of you.
But yeah, thank you very much. That was very, very cool. Very thoughtful.
Yeah, I thought we should bring that up here because that was a really cool. I would just be like, they just get them a disc, they'll like it or something. And that person went back through the chat, found everything he said. That's really cool.
Unreal. So yeah, Christmas is coming, and so we just wanted to do some kind of Christmas themed things.
Yeah.
Like that,
speaking of which, before we go, I'm your brother. We're a team, and I got you some presents.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It's Christmas.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Okay.
First, here's a kid's scuba mask.
Oh, thank you.
We're going to Cuba in a couple weeks together. Actually, that'll be an absolute disaster, I'm thinking.
Yeah, they're...
Our kids are there, so they might keep us in check, hopefully. So anyway, kids, scuba masks that I hope you enjoy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is Pickle Rick.
Oh, okay.
Do you know more about him?
So yeah, he is from a show called Rick and Morty, and a scientist turned himself into a pickle, and
Obviously holds batteries and a camera.
not a camera, laser gun. He you can
Laser
see his
gun.
body is made from rat
Pickles?
parts and a pickle. So anyway, I'm not going to go too much into detail on
Wow.
this channel.
Well, I hope you like it.
I do. Thank you very much. That's awesome.
I have one more thing for you.
Oh, okay.
It's just the last. I give him 3s.
Sure.
Hat trick, Canada. Let's go. All right. And I got you the complete box set of Roald Dahl.
Amazing.
Yeah.
How did you know that I read at a 5th grade level?
I didn't actually. I thought it was gonna help you get to the 5th grade level by reading these. All the greats are there. Julian, Matilda, both Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So the elevator one.
Yep.
The big guy with the ears, giant.
He's a big friendly giant.
Yeah,
BFG.
BFG. So I hope you like it, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I got you something.
I don't believe that for a second.
I got you this carton of milk. It's lactose free.
I was gonna say I'm lactose intolerant. Well, that's so.
So
How much is in here?
It's mostly full, hardly used, and
That's great.
That's good.
Okay,
It's in
two
the-
things. I appreciate it. That's so nice that you thought of me like that. Why was it behind your couch?
That's where my fridge is.
B, why is there a fridge behind your couch?
What? Where's your fridge?
Um,
Don't you have a couch fridge?
okay, I don't know. No, I don't. Anyway, I really appreciate it, and maybe I'll top my coffee up here a little bit with it. It seems cold. It seems like you have a fridge back there. Great. Thanks you so much. That's great.
The little chunks splashing out.
Yeah. We hope you all had a great Christmas and get wonderful gifts like these. That was our In the Schnarb, and Julian, do your thing.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Now we're out of the Schnarb.